that do you have this money ready? If it's ready, how soon can you make the payment? What do you want to drink? You want to drink water? You want to drink tea? You want to drink coffee? You want to drink Coke? What do you want to drink? I will make you money. You yourself haven't made money. How will you make someone else money? In general, people have a bad impression about real estate brokers. Saudi progressing, in fact, is actually good for the region. So for me, that is more important than anything reaching 1 million views. Exactly. Cold calling is dead.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm very glad to welcome our audience to Behomes channel. Today our guest is Tahir. Yeah, thank you so much for
thank you so much for having me on the show.
Very glad to see you
Same
today.
Here.
Yeah, right now I think you work with your own company,
yes,
Pride Real Estate Agency. Yeah. Can you talk about it more, please?
So I own a company called Prime Capital Real Estate. I'm a partner over there, and we're a 3-year-old company, a boutique firm. We specialize in, residential properties across Dubai, not just off-plan, but off-plan and secondary both, and more of a boutique service where, we're focused more on client service and taking care of the clients rather than just having, to sell off-plan or to sell secondary.
Yeah, interesting. You think about boutique format.
Yeah.
What do you mean about boutique? Which service you provide in?
So when we talk about a boutique format, so we're not like a large format agency where we have 100 or 200 agents. We're a small company. But what happens is we deal with all kinds of residential properties. But when I say boutique, we're not really, focused that, okay, we want to just sell off-plan or we just want to sell secondary. We work on clients' requirements. So most of the clients which we are representing are exclusive clients who work with us because of the kind of attention and service we give them, because we don't just try and push one particular developer or one particular type of a property. What we do is we understand the client's requirement, what the client wants, and then based on that, we advise the client that, look, these are your options to buy, whether you want off-plan, you want secondary, you want something, ready in 6 months, whatever the client's requirement is, we take care of that particular requirement. So we're not really focused that, okay, this is an off-plan team that this will only sell off-plan. Yeah. This is a secondary team, only sell this. No, whatever the client wants, we find it for the client.
Yeah, I think it's a better strategy for.
Yeah, I mean, see, there are a lot of clients appreciate that, because then what happens is they don't have to talk to 10 different brokers. They speak to us, they get all the information. And even if we have to go out and source the properties, say from some other brokers, if they like, we do that. And, we become the one point of contact for the client.
How it works? How you find good brokers for your team?
I mean, look, that's a very difficult task, but people keep approaching us. They want to work with us. Also, we see whether do we gel along with them. There has to be a compatibility in terms of our mindset, our goals, and work ethics, most importantly, because that is really important for us. We as of now, we're good with some good brokers on board with us. And yes, in the future, we would be looking at some expansion as well.
What do you think about what is better tools for motivated team?
The first motivation for any broker, and I don't want to be saying, trying to be rude or offensive or anything, but first motivation is getting paid on time. Okay, that is the first motivation any real estate broker has, that he gets paid the moment the company gets paid. So as a company policy, we do not keep any commissions pending for our brokers till the end of the month or whatever. We pay them instantly. The moment we receive commission, we give the agents a commission. That is one big thing, because working in this field for a long time, I know what pains a broker has. And the first thing they want is this. Second thing is we don't really micromanage our brokers. We give them the freedom to work the way they want to, because as a broker, you usually don't get a salary, right? Now, when someone's not getting a salary, and on top of it, if I tell them, listen, you have to do this, that sometimes doesn't really work practically. So we don't really micromanage. Yes, we help them wherever they need our help. We're there to support them. We're there to help them, not just with, it's not just about giving your brokers leads, but more than that, it's helping them navigate a deal, because many times they get stuck in certain situations. They want to, they're not really aware of how to handle situations. So that is where we actually help them on, to make sure that they are able to close. and give them a good work environment. That I think is very important, that everybody has to be happy coming to the office and working as a team.
Interesting. So maybe what do you think about how many leads needs for 1 week, maybe 1 month for each broker?
Look, it is a very difficult thing to say, because what happens is, if today I as a broker, if I have 5 or 6 or 10 active clients, I cannot handle more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if I have 8 or 10 active clients going on right now who want to buy property in the next
in a channel
1 or 2
CRM.
months, then trust me, I will be completely busy, because I need to source properties for them, give them, show them, viewings, follow up, this, that. So I think putting a number is very difficult. Also, this depends on every individual's capacity. Okay. There are some people who can probably handle even 20 leads. And there are some people who might say, okay, listen, if I have 5 active clients or 6, I don't want more, because I'm really focused on them. So it's a very difficult thing to say. Also depends how serious and how keen are those people wanting to buy. I mean, say if you have 10 leads and all of them say, listen, I'm planning to come next year to Dubai or after 6 months and I will see, then that's okay. That's okay. Then you can even handle 20 or 30 or 50 leads like that. But if you have 10 people saying, listen, I'm here, I want to see property, I want to, meet you next week, share options, I'm coming in 1 month, then obviously you get busy with them.
Yeah, I got you. So maybe you have in your personal experience special tools, more special teacher method, how you can qualify leads.
Look, the best way of qualifying leads is asking them as much as you can, okay? And asking them difficult questions. When I say difficult questions means, a lot of time what happens is, a lot of brokers, they'll ask the client, okay, what's your budget? Oh, there's no budget. Okay. You cannot work like that. You have to ask the client, listen, you need to specify how much are you looking at spending, okay, or how much money you have, right? Many times I see people don't really ask questions about money, that do you have this money ready? If it's ready, how soon can you make the payment? Because these things will actually help you identify what type of property will help you close the deal easily. Okay. So these kind of questions obviously call, because what happens is if you ask someone about money and they start giving you answers which are not clear, you understand that this client maybe doesn't have the money or is not ready yet. Okay. So you need to ask, clear questions to the client. How soon do you want to buy? What's your plan? What have you seen till now?
Yeah.
Tell me what you've seen, what you've liked, what you've not liked, because then you at least know the choice of the client. See, the most important thing is understanding the client's requirement. If you want to give something to the client, you want to sell something to the client, you have to understand what they want. Yeah. Because only when you understand what they want, you'll be able to find what they want.
Yeah, I got
If you don't understand, it's like, it's saying, okay, you want to drink something, but what do you want to drink? You want to drink water, you want to drink tea, you want to drink coffee, you want to drink Coke. What do you want to drink?
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, okay, if I understand that you like coffee, then maybe I can offer you 2-3 different types of coffees and you might take one. But
maybe Americano, cappuccino.
Exactly.
What do you like?
Exactly. but if, for example, I'm offering you coffee, but you drink tea, what's the point?
I like it only macchiato.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to understand the client's requirements. Same way with property. There are so many types of properties. There's ready property, off plan. There is even in off plan and ready. There's so many choices. Which location he wants. What type of what's his goal? Whether is he investing to use it as a holiday home? He wants to live in it, or he wants to buy today and sell later, or he just wants rental return. So there are a lot of things which you have to understand the requirement of the client first.
Yeah, I get you. But I think so many companies used only closed question for sales.
Yes.
Yeah. You like it only cappuccino, Americano. Only it's closed. It's a closed
and
question.
You have to understand clients, that what they are wanting and give them that.
Yeah. Do you recommend it for professional audience, our audience brokers, ask open question? What do you think about it?
No, they should. See, knowing the client as much as you can know the client, it's great, right? It's not just about knowing what he wants in the properties, but in general also knowing a little more about the client, what he does, where is he coming from, what attracts him to Dubai, why is he coming to Dubai, why does he want to invest in Dubai, right? These kind of things actually help you, right? Client might say, okay, listen, I'm investing today because I want to shift maybe after a few years or whatever, these kind of things. The more questions you ask, the more you know your client.
You could talk about to real estate sector has got potential buyers who didn't have more budget. Yeah, maybe. What do you think about mortgage format?
Yeah. See, mortgage is obviously a great way to leverage and buy property. Most of the people, especially in the West, if you see, when they buy, majority of the transactions happen based on mortgage. For a simple reason, and especially in Dubai also, the rents are quite high. The rental return is quite high. So even if today the interest rates have gone up, the rents can still cover the mortgage payments. Okay. So it's a great way to actually build long-term wealth.
Yeah.
So if you leverage the bank, obviously, instead if you have an X amount of capital, you can, instead of buying one property, you could buy 2 or 3 if you leverage the banks.
Do you calculate all revenue for buying new properties in used mortgage service and go to using rent after next time?
Yeah. So if you buy on mortgage, right, what happens is whatever your mortgage payments are, that gets covered by rent. Okay. And you're still sometimes left with some money, which is, return on your equity. So rents can easily cover up all your expenses towards the property, the mortgage and the maintenance both.
And what do you think, which main audience for mortgage format? It's residential or...
See, it's resident and non-resident both, both, I would say. Even non-residents take mortgages.
It's migrants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even residents take mortgages. Residents, obviously, there are more residents who take mortgages. Non-residents, it's few, but still there are non-residents also who take mortgages.
Yeah, but I think all the main audience, it's employee who are living in Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah. It's. I think it's
people who are working and getting a salary here. They are a big chunk of people taking mortgages.
I think it's a good opportunity for
absolutely.
grow personal value.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Interesting. Maybe can you make 3 top advices for new brokers?
First thing is educate yourself. Learn about real estate. Learn what's happened, what's happening. Okay. Seeing, and today, especially in Dubai, the data is available openly to see, right? What transactions were happening before, what's happening. First thing is learn yourself, educate yourselves. When you're new in this industry, don't just call yourself an expert. I see a lot of new people. I will make you money. You yourself haven't made money. How will you make someone else money? Right? So you first learn. Don't just make claims that, I'll make you money. Nowadays, especially on social media and all, you see, I see some people, I sold this 3 years back. 3 years back, that guy was not in real estate. The guy's joined real estate a year back and he's, making these kind. What happens is with these kind of things, people see, first thing, as a real estate broker, in general, people have a bad impression about real estate brokers. And when new people get in, they do these kind of things just thinking that, I will attract someone to come and buy and all. You create, I would say, there's still people people see these kind of things and then they say, listen, you can't trust these kind of people. So instead of that, you say, listen, I'm a new broker, I'm learning and let me help you, be clear with the clients, be honest with the clients. Don't give them false promises. Don't give them, don't show them fake numbers. Be real, speak the truth. Client will appreciate that on long term. So brokers need to educate themselves. They need to learn. They need to also make sure they follow a process. Okay. Following a process, especially when you're absolutely new, is very, very important. Not just new, even after you've done, even today for me also, there's a process which I will follow for a client, because I know these things need to be done. So follow a process. And the third thing is do not cold call. Do not join a company which is telling you to do cold calls because it's, trust me, very irritating.
Yeah. I think it's old method.
It's old method, not just old method. It's, first of all, it's illegal. Do not do anything which is it's not legal. So do not do something which is illegal, and don't just be in an environment when people are telling you just do cold call.
Yeah, we didn't advise generation leads and make a call.
Exactly, cold calling is dead.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yes. Cool. Right now in Dubai, growing method make a personal partnership.
Yes.
What do you think? How it can help for professional audience, connected brokers who living with another country?
So, I mean, see, what happens is today, Dubai is a global city, right?
Yes.
People from around the world come here. So you need to have connections with maybe other brokers, other people around the world. So even if you're collaborating with other brokers, and this is very common in today's market, where, say a broker in another country wants to collaborate with a broker over here to, basically do a deal, because there might be a client who says, listen, I'm interested in a property in Dubai. Do you know someone who can help me? And, if you collaborate that way, it actually helps a lot. And
Yeah.
see, a lot of agents think that collaborating with other agents is not a good thing. But if you see world over, the most experienced agents, they work with other agents. They always have a good network of agents who they can work with and, get what the client wants.
Yes, I got you. Maybe the last 2 months, we make customer development because we are work with real estate agency in Dubai, and we ask about how real estate agency make generation leads. And real estate agency talk about maybe 50 or 20% receive leads. It's brokers.
Yes,
it's
100%.
Brokers who living with
100%.
another country, because all brokers interested in how we sells property in Dubai, because Dubai has got high commission. Can you talk about market India? Maybe we can show difference between off-plan India and Dubai, please.
See, what happens is now if you compare India and Dubai, the markets are totally different. One thing is that Dubai is way more organized. Things are not as organized in terms of systems and all, if you compare it to developers in India. Obviously, commissions here, when you talk about off-plan, is higher than what it is usually in India. But having said that, both are very different markets. Okay, it's a very different market. If you talk about India, India is a very matured market than what Dubai is today. Dubai is still maturing and is going great. Again, it's a very, comparison with a very small market to a very big market.
India is a small market.
India is a very big market. India, I mean, population itself is 1.4 billion, right?
Exactly.
and we're talking about Dubai, which is a population of say 3.6 million, right? So it's a very different market. Yes, a lot of Indians love to invest in Dubai. Indians are, in fact, one of the largest investors in Dubai. And there's always, they've been on the top spot since the time Dubai started freehold, for also a simple reason, because you see there's a huge Indian expat community living in Dubai as well, right? Because of that, and also the distance, right? India and Dubai, it's I mean, if you see number of flights to India and Dubai, there'll be, I don't know, over 100 flights every day.
How many hours?
Depends where in India, 2.5, 3 hours.
It's
nothing.
Time.
I mean, like for example, I am from Mumbai, and just between my city and Dubai, I think, if I'm not mistaken, there are over, I think, 15 or 20 flights every day. So it's like a flight every 1 hour.
How often you move to your brand city?
I mean, I don't travel much now, but when I moved initially, I used to travel a lot. Up and down. Now, not much. Now, probably once or twice in a year. But previously, I used to do a lot. But, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of travel which happens between Bombay and Dubai. So there's a lot of people who are living there, have, holiday homes over here. They keep coming here for holidays. I mean, it's so close that if they decide on a Friday afternoon, I want to go to Dubai for the weekend, they can come for a weekend and go back. So that's the thing.
Yes, I think it's a good idea. Come to Dubai only 1 week.
I mean, a lot of people do that. They come 2-3 days, just, enjoy, go back.
Yeah, it's a good place to make a holiday.
Yes.
It's all neighborhood country. Maybe Qatar,
and you get
Saudi
everything.
Arabia.
The thing with Dubai is you get everything. Right? You don't need to, go to one. I mean, you come to Dubai. It's a city where you want to experience whatever, kind of, you want to go to the beach, you want to go to the mall, you want to eat good food, whatever you want, everything is available.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. So Dubai, it's very safe city.
Yes.
Can you talk about one story about safe in Dubai?
I mean, look, there's so many stories, right? One I remember, this was long back. This was even before I moved here. I think it was back in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. I was sitting in Dubai Mall in the food court, and with my wife, and we were just having something. And that time I was not living here; I was a tourist. Okay, and I had my bag with my passport, my wallet, laptop, everything, because I was gonna take the flight later on. And so I was on the food court. I just left my bag. I was eating, and we finished and everything. And I just left. I forgot to take my bag. And I was in the mall, in Dubai Mall. And after half an hour, I realized that, oh my God, I forgot my bag. I immediately ran back to the food court because my passport and everything was there inside. So, and I went there and I see the bag was just there.
Wow.
I was like, okay. And I'm like, okay, nobody even bothered touching it. So, this is very common in Dubai.
Yeah, it's a cool story.
Yeah.
Really.
No, I mean, these kind of things, but, it's great for us. But at the same time, we get spoiled because, when you travel to some other country, you get careless, you have a habit of leaving the phone here and, going to the washroom and coming back, seeing phone is here. But if you go somewhere else, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful when you travel.
Yeah. Maybe do you stay okay in your car or not?
Yeah, I mean, that's, keeping cars on and going and all. This is very common in Dubai. Like, so many times if especially in the summers, right? If you're just going and going to deliver something and just coming back in 5 minutes, you don't want to switch off the car. It'll get hot. It's, it's quite hot outside. So you leave the AC on, everything is on, you go and come back. So, yeah.
Yes, good. Yeah, it's just interesting question. So right now, Saudi Arabia think for Dubai and think about how it can make for the same like Dubai. Right now, Saudi Arabia make project Neom. What do you think about this project?
Saudi opening up is a great thing, I feel. A lot of people are saying, oh, what will happen to Dubai if Saudi opens up? So you have to understand one basic fundamental. Dubai and Saudi are different. First thing is Dubai is small, right? Saudi is huge. Okay. Saudi, first of all, has a huge local population themselves. And geographically also, Saudi is a very big country.
Yes.
I don't think it's right to compare Dubai and Saudi. It's like saying Hong Kong and China, right? Both are different. Right?
Yes.
China is a huge country. Hong Kong is a very small portion. Right? But there are people who just want to, be in Hong Kong, and there's some people who want to just be in China. Or for example, for that matter, if you see Singapore is a very small country, right? And it is neighboring with Malaysia, which is a big country. Now, does it make, is it that if Malaysia is progressing, Singapore will die? No, it's not like that. The Saudi progressing, in fact, is actually good for the region because there'll be more people coming to the region. It's not that you have to understand, there are 7 billion people in the world, right? And there is certain amount of people who you can attract to Dubai, right? And Saudi opening up will attract more people globally. It's good for the whole region, I say. Right, it's because it's the entire Middle East benefiting out of it. I mean, it's like saying, okay, in Europe, just because Paris is doing well, will Italy not do well? No, it's not like that, right? So
yes.
I don't think it's people thinking that, oh, this will affect Dubai and Saudis opening up. It's good. I would say it will add more benefit to the region, not just Dubai, but to the entire region. Because there'll be more people wanting to come, right? So if more people are coming, right, say to Dubai, they probably want to go to Saudi. More people coming to Saudi, they probably want to come to Dubai and see Dubai.
Yeah. It's a good change audience. Maybe change. What do you mean about all region MENA? Which country the most popular after Dubai?
I mean, I think
after the UAE, sorry.
After the UAE, I think yes, Saudi is now I would say quite popular and
second position.
It is opening up and it's great. I mean, I think the way they are actually coming up with things, I think it'll actually be beneficial for the entire region.
So, third, top 5. If you talk about top 5,
I mean, look, I'm not sure which. I mean, all are good. Even Qatar is great.
Do you
Qatar
go
is
to
also
Qatar?
doing. Not really, but from what I've heard, I haven't been personally myself, but whatever I've had friends talking about and hearing about things, they're also wanting to do things. So I think overall, Middle East is evolving, it's changing,
Yeah.
and it'll grow further, I feel.
I got you. I think it's maybe for position. It's maybe Bahrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very beautiful
Yeah.
city too, and maybe
Bahrain,
for
even Oman.
Amman. Yeah,
Yeah.
Amman has got
Yeah.
beautiful
Yes.
nature.
Yeah.
It's,
And these places are usually, when you talk about Middle East, nobody thinks about tourism. Nobody thinks about, coming here as a holiday destination. But with that thing changing now, people are now visiting Saudi, Oman, seeing the place, seeing, it's not what people talk about. It's actually different. So, which is good, I feel.
Yes, I got you. So it's just personal question. What do you do in your holiday with your family?
Holiday is just, I try to spend as much time as possible with my family, because when you're working you're not really able to spend much time or give proper quality time. So try to be less on the phone, not think about work much at that time, and just enjoy with the family whatever they like.
Yeah, because I think it's a big problem in the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
If you own your personal company,
Yeah.
where you find time?
No, I mean, look, you have to make time,
Yeah.
right? Then and that it's like, if for example, if you get a client and he says, I want to buy a property, you will find time anyhow, right? Because he's closing a deal. So same way, if you want to make time, you will make time for you need to make time for your family as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
great. You say about you living right now with your family. You find your wife in Dubai or
No, I was married in India.
in India?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
starting your relationship in India. Yeah,
Yes.
and after
Then I moved with my wife and kids.
Yeah, interesting. We are moved together or in other format.
Kind of together. I mean, I just came here first year. I used to travel up and down a lot, and then I got my family as well.
Yes, I think it's good, really, because
it's a great place to be with your family.
So too much people who living with another country think about how we can move to Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah. If you make top 3 advisors for person who living with another country, which is
See, 3 ways you can move to Dubai. One, obviously, is if you get a job. Okay, if you get a job, obviously the employer will sponsor you your visa. You come here, you know what your salary is. Based on that, you can live here and settle over here. Second, obviously, is if you start a business. If you start a business, again, you can get an employment. I mean,
For entrepreneur,
for entrepreneurs, you get a visa based on your company, and you can come here, start your
best
business.
place, yeah.
Thing. And obviously, is the third route is golden visa, which you can get via investment in property as well. You invest 2 million dirhams in a property, you get a golden visa, and you can come here with your family, live over here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's easy format.
It's
Yeah,
very
just-
easy. It's yeah. I mean, look, it actually is easy if you compare it to anywhere else. I mean, try taking a visa from any European country, even to visit.
Yeah.
Forget moving there.
Yeah.
Try taking a visa just to visit there for 5 days, and try taking a residency visa in the UAE. You will come to know the difference. How things are. It's very simple over here, and I'm telling you this from my personal experience.
Sure. Yeah, interesting answer about your family. It's very interesting. I think our audience very appreciate you. If we see for professional term, if we see for marketing tools in real estate, can you advise top 3 maybe marketing tools for real estate? What
I
do you
mean,
think?
see, number one is networking and referrals. Okay, that's the number one thing in real estate or any kind of sales, right? Build your network, get referrals. That's one of the best things. Obviously, in today's day and age, social media is very important. Your presence on social media is very, very important today, because that's where people's attention is, right? When people, a lot of people tell me, do you get leads from social media and all? I tell them, listen, it's like asking someone 30 years back that you put up an ad in the newspaper or a hoarding on the road, do you get anyone seeing it, right? Yes, 100%, because today everybody is on social media, right? Even for example, the older generation also today is on social media, and the younger generation 100% on social media. I mean, if today I see, if my kids, they will see social media, they don't see a newspaper, right? So they would definitely, so everybody's attention is on social media. Everybody's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever platform, different audience on different platforms, and that's where the attention is. So you have to be on social media if you really want to get, if you want to market yourself. So that is, these two tools I think are the most important.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
This is my personal, experience. Is one part again when it comes to marketing, is be authentic, be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah, because a lot of people try to be something different, and they're not really. So when you are actually dealing with a client, be honest, be true. That's that really helps.
Yeah.
So that is something there, and meet as many people you can.
Yes,
Keep meeting people. You have to meet people every day. I mean, look, you never know from where you will connect with who and what kind of business you'll make.
Yeah,
you never know.
Exactly. Right now we are growing the main product,
Yes.
Behomes
Yes.
for location Dubai. Yeah, and we think how we can make helps for professional brokers in Dubai. Maybe can you advise for us? Yeah.
I mean, you look. One is obviously connecting with the brokers, helping them with tools which can actually make their work easy, on a day-to-day basis, and I think making personal connections and
I got you.
inviting more brokers onto the platform is the best way.
We think for more sphere in around real estate. Yeah, we think with sphere LMS system, PRM system, marketing tools, and CRM. Because it's all these tools can help for professional brokers. I think you use CRM system 100%. Which product you used in your company?
So as of now, we're using Bittrex.
Bittrex.
Yeah.
Wow, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best solution.
Yes.
We are using Bittrex 24 too, but I think it's in international audience often using Salesforce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Salesforce.
The only thing which I feel is that with so much tech, with so much technology and all, there is a lot of tech available today, but the user interface and the user experience is still not so easy and simple for anyone to use.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, and this is what I feel that, when it comes to tech, in any sort of, tech related to real estate, the experience has to be very easy. Right. And this is where I see a lot of people not really making it simple. There are a lot of, it's lot of detailing, but sometimes that detailing gets too much, right? You want a simple thing. 1, 2, 3. When you're using these things. So I think that is something which, and also, there's so many tools that it gets confusing sometimes. You want one tool where everything can be done.
Right now, technology it's very helps to growing all sphere in the world.
Yes.
But I think PropTech sector scalable in this sphere not too much fast. Yeah. What do you think about how we can increase technology and integrated technology in real estate sector? Maybe. What do you think about technology and real estate sector?
I mean, see, technology and real estate is now obviously getting integrated as we speak. See, especially in Dubai, for example, if you see today, the land department is completely digital, right? You don't get any physical title deed. You don't sign contracts now physically. Everything is done online digitally, right? So obviously that is helping the real estate sector. But I think more and more technology will come in terms of, your sales side, your property management side, the rental side, your holiday rentals and all. So I think more technology definitely will come in. But apart all this, one thing is there that, when it comes to real estate, this asset class is such that it's a physical asset, right? So it's not a digital asset. It's a physical asset. So there will be some portion of physical actual work still be associated. But yes, technology is definitely helping and making things easier and simpler.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Because we very appreciate Dubai. Dubai has got all
Yes.
transaction system.
Yes.
Yeah, in DLD.
Yes.
All process making new trashisi. Yeah, QR code. Yeah, I think it's a future. It's a future country.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
we see in market London. Yeah, and in other USA didn't have this format. Yeah.
No, it is true what you said, right? There's some people, when I tell them how much, when they ask me how much time does it take to transfer a property, I tell them maybe half an hour, 1 hour. They said, that's it. I say, yeah, that's it. You just go to the land department, the trustee office, make payments, sign, and in half an hour or 1 hour, you get your new title deed.
Electronic format.
Yeah, and that too electronic. I said, you can sign and leave and you'll get an SMS.
Yeah.
That's done. That's it.
Yeah, it's
So
very easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Interesting. So how long time you open your personal real estate, private real estate
So it's about now
agency?
3 years.
3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Before that, I was working with other companies. I've been in Dubai since 10 years, but previously I was working with other companies, and then since 3 years, I have my own company.
Interesting. What's the main focus for first 3 or 6 months after starting your?
The first focus was
company?
obviously, putting things together, having a proper system. Because what happens is when you want to grow, if you don't have your systems in place, it gets very difficult to grow. So the first thing was to establish all the systems, have the proper admin
Business
set
process.
up, all your agency agreements, your bank accounts, different things. So that tomorrow you want a contract, you want this, files, everything is done.
Connection developers.
Everything is set. So, and then obviously it makes your job much easier. So today, even if I'm on a holiday and deals are being closed, I don't need to be here. My team can take care of it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that way, but that is something which we started doing, a few years back, so that we are now at that stage that, okay, things are working on a kind of a autopilot mode where, I can manage things over the phone as well only, and don't need to be physically here.
So I think too much owners very dreams about the same team for you.
No, it's like it happens over a period of time. It doesn't happen overnight. Obviously we've also worked a lot on doing these things that today we are able to do that. It's not that this was always the case, but and of course nowadays technology is also very easy. Especially I think Dubai has made things easy.
I think it's say about you're a good businessman, you're a good entrepreneur if you construct your good team and construct whole process. Yeah, maybe our audience can ask his personal question for our comments.
Sure. And anytime.
Yeah,
I'm always happy.
Yeah, I know you provide your personal YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah, which and I know you have more than 100 videos in your channel.
Yeah.
Can you advise for new audience which term it's very popular in YouTube?
With YouTube, I would say it's very difficult to say what's popular, what's not. And in general, with whether YouTube or any other thing, I just tell people that you keep making stuff and you keep putting out, right? All the videos or all the content which I put out and which has gone viral also, I never knew that this will go viral. Okay. We only come to know after it's done. Okay, it went viral. Okay. So, or this worked, this didn't work. And sometimes it's also, you have to understand that sometimes some things don't go viral, but probably a particular content has only 2,000 views. But out of the 2,000, there were 2 people who saw, inquired and bought. So for me, that is more important than anything reaching 1 million views. I just tell people, listen, don't think about how many views, how many likes, comments. Don't pay too much attention on that. Just keep doing. See, one thing you have to understand is, I feel that I tell people that when you put out something, think of it at this way, that when someone is watching this, what does he get out of it? One, either he learns something new. Second, he might get some information, or it's just entertainment. Now, for me, most of my content is either educational, where they learn something about Dubai real estate, or it's informational. where they get information about something. I always try to make sure that, because I don't want someone giving me 30, 40 seconds or 50 seconds or 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes to watch that should end at the end of the video say, okay, I at least got to know something. Right. And that's when you will build an audience which will actually value what you put out. So once you keep doing that and you give genuine information, and don't try to sell, when you give out genuine information, advice to people, they appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a good things for big audience in the world.
No, because if people see, one is you make entertainment content, okay, say you're a stand-up comedian or whatever, right? Then people are just watching it to have fun. But if it's something like real estate, where you're growing an audience to grow your business, then obviously you need to make sure that it is something which people learn something from it, find value, that, oh, this is, I've had so many people, who've approached me saying, oh, someone shared your YouTube channel to me, or someone shared your Instagram to me saying, listen, this is very good. I saw and I liked it, and that's why I'm contacting you.
Yes.
So, that is what you want.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Yeah. I mean, you want to build a brand which is, your personal brand, and it's credible.
Yeah, I got you, Tahir. So thank you so much for your personal advices today. It's more information about sector real estate, about your personal yourself. Yeah,
thank you so
about
much.
Your history, how it works in Dubai. Thank you so much. We are personal channel Tahir. Pride Real Estate with our comment. And see you to the next week.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks. Take care. See you.